what's happening now. I'm trying to adjust the camera, so I apologise if I'm a bit wonky. I think this tripod thing I've got is a bit on its last legs. So today is Friday the 26th of January and it's weigh day. Not sure how I feel about it. There's two things. One, I went out the weekend, enjoyed myself, drank a bit but not too bad. In the week I've been okay, though I have gone slightly over my sins a couple of days, but then like the other days I have had less, so I don't know if it'll balance out. What else? Also today, I said this last week, or I mentioned it on here, or someone, I was chatting to this lady about having breakfast before, and I've never had breakfast before apart from a couple of weeks ago, but otherwise since I've been doing this beginning of September, I haven't had breakfast before I go to weigh-in. And it's sort of like, why am I putting myself through that? I get up early sometimes with the kids, and it's a long time to wait for having no breakfast, and you should fuel your body in the right way. Well, she said to me that she used to do that the first few weigh-ins, and then she was like, actually I need to see this as a lifestyle change, and that if I have breakfast every week, and she tends to stick to the same breakfast or similar, that you then can you hear him singing? You then will be like the same, if you know what I mean, balance out each week. So I'm gonna have breakfast this week because I am hungry. I've been up really early. Ralph woke me up and I just couldn't get back to sleep, which is unusual for them. They don't wake up, my kids don't wake up early, but it's still early compared to some people. But yeah, I'm a bit this morning, so I've got some oat bakes baking in the muffin tins, so I'm gonna have those for my breakfast with a little bit of yogurt and some blueberries. I've already had 2 satsumas. I'm gonna treat it like a normal day. And then, so I'm not expecting weight loss this week. If I maintain, great. If I lose half a pound, great. Don't really want to put on, but it is what it is. We'll see what happens. But yeah, we'll see. And then hopefully next week, being on plan, it will balance out, if that makes sense. So yeah, I want to see it as a lifestyle. I don't want to, you know, some people starve themselves all day. I don't want to do that. I want to be able to treat this as a normal day. So there we go. That's my theory. So I'm going to go to my session at 11:30. Fingers crossed again that Ralph has a nap and then I can stay for a group. I do find it really encouraging, especially when there's lots of new starters there. It's quite nice. Some of them are really motivated to do it, which sort of motivates you a little bit more. So I'm going to do that. So wish me luck there. I will let you know how I get on. Something else I was going to say, oh yeah, I'm making some chicken soup. I also got the inspiration from Kath and Laura. I went out to Aldi a couple of days ago. You see my haul, the previous video, and I bought a large chicken because they had one chicken and they've been making loads of meals with it. I'm actually going to make a big batch of chicken soup with mine, and I've already had some yesterday, and me and Darren had massive stir fries with lots of chicken. Ralph's been picking up the chicken. I've still got some stir fry left, so I'm going to have that later for tea. And so the rest of the chicken, I just thought, do you know what, I'm going to make a massive big vat of chicken soup. So that is going to be my lunches probably for the next 2 weeks. I probably have got at least 2 weeks of chicken soup. I'm not sure if the kids like chicken soup. They've never had it, I don't think. I've added some pearl barley, so it'll give it like a proper substantial meal. Darren will probably eat it, which is good. So yeah, we'll see. If not, I will eat it all, and I'm going to put lots in the freezer and take some to my mum on Sunday. I am actually also going out tonight. Now, I'm not eating, so that's fine, and I am also working tomorrow morning, so it's not going to be crazy. The others might, but I'm not. I'm going to stick to gin and slimline tonic. I think that's going to be my thing. It's 4 sins a shot. So 4, 8. So if I don't have any sins today, I could have 12 sins. If that's right, 12 or 13. It will work out. I'll have to check the app. I think it's 4 sins or not 4.5. Might be 13.5. I'll have to check in total. So I'm gonna have 3 gin and tonics, slimline tonics. if I end up having more, I end up having more, but I've then got a whole week to sort of get over it. That's the only challenge for me is tonight. But the good thing is we're going to a place where they sell burger and chips all the time, and we're not eating, we're just going to the pub bit, so that'll be good. I will have a proper meal before I go out. Yeah, so that's it really. I have nothing else to mention. I'm gonna video again after this, and if you follow this, it will take you to my weighing results. So wish me luck, and I'll be back with you shortly. So here is the soup that I made. I think I probably need a little bit more liquid. There's quite a lot of liquid in it. I did add lots of pearl barley. I didn't add that much to begin with, and it was looking a bit sparse and unfilling, and now I'm adding quite a lot. So it's more like a stew, I guess. But I'm going to have a portion of this now. It's just warming up in the microwave at the moment. And then I'm going to put them into little bowls like this, a plastic Tupperware. I'm going to put all that, and then I'm going to put it in the freezer. There's so much soup here. Like I said, I think I've shown you this before, this pan is massive. So yeah, I'm going to make that for my lunch, and I will let you know how I got on at weigh-in with you shortly. Good afternoon. So I'm back from weigh-in. Group was really good today. It was busy, which is great. Lots of new people. There's about 5 new people joining up again. So and there was lots of people staying today. Not always the same people that were the new ones that were there last week, but quite a few. There was quite a few new faces that I hadn't seen. Sorry, I thought that was the front door. So my friend, she got to Target. She only had a stone and a bit to lose, just over a stone. So sometimes I think that is actually harder because she's already at a place where she hasn't got, you know, much to lose, and it's hard to get to that target. So it has taken a little while, but she's got there, and she wants to maintain that. And she's seen Slim World as a lifestyle, and that's why today I had breakfast, because I want to see it as a lifestyle. People who weigh in the evening, they eat all day. I mean, surely they can't wait. So I know some people do. They wait all day and don't eat hardly anything because of weighing. And I don't want to see this as a diet. I want to see it as a lifestyle. So I don't want Friday to be weigh day diet. I want it to be, I have my breakfast like normal, and that's it. I then go to my weigh-in. So this week's weigh-in, I wasn't expecting a loss, a big loss, or a loss, because I went out last Saturday and I did go probably well over my sins, but not as bad as it could have been. And this week I've been on plan. I have also noticed I've been, where I, in my previous video I mentioned about Jane Bradder's posting about like the things you can snack on in the day and don't realise. So that's something I've been mindful of, but I've realised this week I've been doing it, like nuts and things like that, and I'm like, that's quite a few sins, and I haven't sinned them, and I've gone over my sins. So that is something I'm really going to work on this week, is being mindful of what I eat. Don't pick. And I also haven't drunk my water as much as I have this week. I actually just realised I haven't actually told you. I maintained. So I'm actually quite happy with that, considering I went out last Saturday and I've been on plan, but then you've got the extra sins, and I'm sure they probably all add up. But yes, something I haven't noticed this week, I haven't been drinking my 2 bottles of water. Most days I have, and sometimes I drink 3, but this last week I haven't. I've drunk 1 bottle, and I've probably drunk half, but then I haven't drunk a second, or I don't know. I just feel like I need to drink more water, so I'm going to do that this week. I also think it's Star Week. I'm getting that feeling. I just feel bloated. I just feel bloated. So I'm going to just do everything. I'm not going to have an SP day. I'm just going to be on plan, be mindful, and drink lots of water. And hopefully next week I can get that 1.5 pounds off. That's my plan. We'll see. So yeah, the only thing that's stopping me is tonight. I'm going out for drinks. I'm going to have gin and slimline tonics because I'm not going to touch wine. 1, it's high in sins, and 2, I will probably feel a bit rough tomorrow and I will regret it, and I've got work all day. If I was just working in the morning or I wasn't working, I probably would go all out. No, not go all out, but just I probably would have wine and share a bottle or 2 with a friend and regret it the next day. So I'm going to pace myself. I'm going to have 3 gin and tonics, slimline. So what's that? That's, I think it's 12 sins. I'm sure they're only 4 sins each. 13 and a half if they're 4.5. I know they're 4 something. So I'll double check that. And that's for small measure. And then have those with slimline tonics. So I will take them out my sins. It might take me over because I've just tried the new Hi-Fi bar. I've just put the packet in the cupboard. Hang on one moment. I'm sure you've all seen these already because I'm sure everyone has been talking about them. They have been released this week and it's called a fruit and nut. They are the usual. They're 3 sins each and 2 are healthy, 1 healthy extra B. And I thought I'm going to have to try one because I've been waiting for these for ages, as long I'm sure other people have as well. So I thought it was really nice, really nice. I actually think this might be my new favourite one. I loved the carrot cake, but I found it really sickly and I got fed up of it. I love the salted caramel. I think it's up there with the salted caramel, if not more. Though, I've only recently, probably the last month or so, started having the orange one. And I really like them. It feels like a Terry's chocolate orange. So I have bought a packet of those as well, and a packet of these, and a salted caramel. Just because they always run out. So I'm obviously not going to eat them all week. They last me for a long time and I don't buy that. I buy them once a month. I buy about 4 packs. But these, oh my gosh, these are delicious. So I think fruit and nut is the perfect name for them because they do remind me of Cadbury's caramel fruit and nut. They aren't obviously Cadbury's caramel fruit and nut. There's no substitute for that. But I really like them, and I find Cadbury's chocolate a bit sickly now anyway. So yeah, if you like Cadbury's fruit and nut, then you'll probably like these as an alternative. I think that's it really. I've just had that big bowl of soup. Well, I say soup, it's more of a stew because it's not that watery, and I don't even know if I should maybe blitz it down a little bit. Still keep it chunky, I'm not sure, but it was delicious and really filling. I think it was obviously a combination of the chicken, the pearl barley and all the speed veg in there. So I will definitely be making that again. I'll definitely be buying a chicken and I will be using it in stir fries and pasta dishes, and then also doing that with the soup. It just tasted yummy, really nice. So I will be doing that again. So yeah, I'm going to box that all up now and put lots of portions in the freezer, ready sort of to take out as and when. So free, everything's free in it and it's really filling. So that is it. I hope all of you that have weighed into this week so far, I'm sure most of you have by now. It's Friday. I'm sure I know there's some that's weighing in the weekend, but I hope you all had a great week. And if not, then just back on it for this week and have a great week next week. And for those of you who haven't weighed in as yet, good luck for the weekend. Have a good one, and I will be in touch with you all probably next week. And I'm going to do a recipe. I'm going to do a recipe of the creamy Cajun chicken. Or if there's any like just a program on it, a video on it. If there's anything else you want me to do a recipe for, give me a shout and I will do that. Also, I haven't got around to doing my Q&As. I need some more questions, guys. I know it's really hard because obviously I know it's really hard because other people do it, but if there's any questions, please just comment them in the box below. I've had quite a few so far, but just not enough to do a video. So I've written them all down, they're all ready to go. So if there's any questions, I will do that next week for you. If not, I'm just going to do them the ones that I've got. So yeah, that's it. Have a good week and I shall see you next week, if not before. Bye.